Joining us now is Daytona, and backstage is Daytona's fiancé, Jerron. You see, Daytona says she was raised in foster care by a very strict family. And then when she turned 18, she admits she went wild. Not only did she start drinking and smoking marijuana, but, she slept around and she wound up getting pregnant. Well, today, because of Daytona's sordid past, Jerron not only doubts that he's the father of their son, Day Day, he believes that Daytona may be cheating on him. So, Daytona, nice to have you with us. Before we begin, describe your history with Jerron.
Back in 2013, I was 14, Jerron was 19. We started becoming friends. We hung out a lot.
Sexual or not at 14?
Not yet, no. And
Right.
then about 16, 17, I was ready. He was my first, I lost my virginity to him, my first kiss, my first love. And then when I came back to Maryland, we were hanging out again, we were partying more, and we were drunk, And I did have sex with not only him, but another man, and I ended up getting pregnant with my now 2-year-old son, Day Day.
One man or more than one other man?
Jerron and another man. And I had told Jerron, I had called him, and then I called the other guy, and let them know, look, there's a possibility you may be the father, there's a possibility that he may be the father, but since, Day Day's been like 6 months old, that's all Day Day knows is Jerron.
Is he a good father?
Yes, he is absolutely wonderful.
And you all are together. I mean, you're engaged.
Yes, we are
right?
currently engaged, yes.
Yeah. And so now this cheating stuff comes up. Did you admit to cheating on him ever?
Yes, Maury. Back in January, February, I had rumors that
He was cheating on you?
yeah, he wanted to leave me. He didn't want me no more. And it hurt because I do love this man, I do, Maury. And when I heard them, I was like, okay, he's not coming back. There's no reason, to talk about it. So yes, I did, I went on a car ride with this guy, and we were smoking. We were drinking a little bit, and, he started kissing on me, and I was just like, wait a minute. And then, I got into it, but it was nothing more than just kissing.
So it left some marks. Right?
Yes, he left some passion marks. But then I got a call from Jerron's brother saying, look, he's doing this, he's not saying this, whatever they're saying is a lie. He's not leaving you. And as soon as I found out, I was like, look, I stopped exactly what I was doing, and I was like, take me home.
And you told him about it?
Yes. Well, at first, I'm not gonna lie, because I was scared, because I'm so used to people just walking out. And that's one of my main fears, is him walking out. And at first I did lie to him, and then, he asked me again, I lied again. So once he found out all of that, he came to me and was like, what exactly were you doing? And, I just came out and said, look, this is what happened. I know you can't forgive me.
And of course, he doesn't think that it ended there.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I lied and said the passion marks were burn marks.
Wow.
But then he went,
Usually it's the guy who says that.
Well.
So Jerron also thinks that you slept with your ex.
Yeah, that didn't happen, though.
You think he's cheated on you?
I do. I have suspicions.
How many? He's disappeared a lot, right? How many times?
Too many that I can count. He tells me he's busy, he's handling business, but in any woman's mind, their intuition's like, oh no, that's not happening. And then on the other side of my head, I'm like, I don't want to think that, because I do love him.
So what's going to happen if he fails this test and you find out all these things?
I'm going to be upset, I'm going to be hurt, but I love him too much.
I get the feeling it doesn't matter whether he's cheated or not, you still want to be with him.
It does, to a simple fact that I do love him. And that, I understand I hurt him, but, it's going to hurt me. But at the same time, I can't. That's my world.
What happens if he's proven not to be the father? You think he'll stick around?
Yes. When my son, is sick, he's there. When my son needs him, he's there. It's something that I want, because I never really grew up, because I grew up in a foster care. I never grew up with a dad, and it hurt. Until, there was this one man who came in my life when I was 13, 14, and he's been the best. He has, and he's still there. And that's what I wanted for him, but I didn't want him to have to wait as long as I did.
Well, we're going to talk to Jerron in a moment, but before we bring him out, this is what he had to say about all of this.
My relationship with Daytona is falling apart. There is no trust. I need to know if Day Day is my son. I raised him since day one. Even Daytona admitted that she slept with other guys around the time that she got pregnant. I think Daytona had been cheating the whole time. I left town for 1 week. When I got back, Daytona had hickeys all over her neck. The very next day, someone told me she slept with that dude. Daytona swear all they did was kiss, but I don't believe that for a second. Also, I think she cheated with one of her exes. I caught them talking and he told me they slept together. To get the heat off herself, Daytona tried to accuse me of cheating. It's absolute BS. I hope I am wrong. I do want to marry this girl. But if she has been cheating on me, this relationship is over.
First of all, I want to congratulate you for taking care of that little boy, even though you have doubts.
Yes, sir.
Has Daytona been upfront with you about the paternity of Day Day?
No, she waited for like a couple months, and then that's when she came out with the truth.
You think you look like him?
I really do. The nose, the eyes, the ears.
They are the same way. You got the same butt chin. Your eyebrows look like they connect, but they don't.
Let's talk about infidelity. She accuses you, you accuse her. What has she admitted to you and what hasn't she admitted to?
It took me about 4 times before she be able to tell me the truth. When I sat there.
About the kissing?
Yes, and about the hickeys on her neck.
Right.
I said, just be honest with me. I'm not gonna be mad with you.
But
the
you knew
whole
you were gonna
thing
be
is,
mad.
though,
You're still gonna be mad regardless.
What about all her suspicions about you?
she tried to say that I'm cheating.
Not once, not twice, but multiple times.
Then,
And then when you disappear, it don't make sense. Same way you think I'm doing is the same way I think you're doing.
we're gonna find out who is telling the truth
Right.
and who is wrong.
We're going to do the lie detector test first and then the DNA test. All
Okay.
right. Daytona. Besides kissing the one man you admitted to, did you engage in any other physical sexual acts with that man? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth. Other than what you have admitted to, have you engaged in any physical sexual acts with another man while in a relationship with Jaron? You said no. The lie detector test determined you are telling the truth.
I love you.
Jerron, you're up. Here we go. Have you ever engaged in any physical sexual acts with another woman while in a relationship with Daytona since 2019? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. While in a relationship with Daytona, have you engaged in any physical sexual acts with another woman any of the times you disappeared? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Why would you do that? Why? Lie detector. Don't lie, Jaron. I was honest with you. I told you the truth. It doesn't lie. I knew something was wrong when you told me you didn't go nowhere. And you wasn't doing nothing and you wouldn't answer my calls. You wouldn't do none of that. I just want to know this last question and I want to go home.
I mean, look, you suspected this, Daytona?
But I haven't been doing nothing,
But a
though.
lie detector test is not lie.
Okay. I'm more interested
Yes, please tell us
in
the
Day
results.
Day, all right?
All right.
We're going to have the result of the DNA test. To me, that's the most important thing, especially since you've been a great father to that little boy. In the case of 2-year-old Day Day, Jerron, you are not the father. Jerron, try to come back here, okay? Jerron, look, for 2 years, you've been that boy's father, okay? He doesn't know any other father.
He loves you, he does, and you know it. You've been there. Don't walk out of his life because you know that's going to hurt him. When you're even gone for an hour, he cries for you because you're always there.
Jaron, it's one thing to be a birth father. It's another thing to be a dad. You're the dad. In a lot of ways, Jaron, it's just a piece of paper.
You are not the father.